Hello, kids. It's Dr. Iris, and you guessed it, I'm still excited. Super excited about sharing the first lesson of the Great Escape series. And the title of the lesson? Moses and the Great Escape. If you are a little kid, you can find your story in the New Beginner's Bible on page 92. The title of the story, Baby in a Basket. If you are a big kid, you can find your story in the International Children's Bible in the book of Exodus, chapter 1, verses 2 through 10. Let's get started. Kids, in this story, we will learn about how Jochebed was able to save her son Moses. Her decision to hide her son is one of the greatest escape stories of all time. Why? Because Moses was such an important part of God's continuous and magnificent plan. Moses, with God's help, led the Israelites out of Egypt and across the Red Sea. Remember the story of the Red Sea, kids? Well, at the beginning of this story, Joseph, the king, has died. Who remembers Joseph's story from the Faith Talk series? This was such a great story, kids. We learned so much about Joseph, who is the great-grandson of Abraham. Woo! We love Abraham. All right, in this story, right before Joseph dies, he tells his brothers this: I'm about to die, but God will visit you and bring you out of this land to the land that he swore to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. Many years after Joseph's death, a new Pharaoh ruled over Egypt. But the new Pharaoh was not a fair king like Joseph. In fact, the Pharaoh seemed to forget a lot of the good Joseph did as leader of Egypt. He did not like the Israelites, who were the descendants of Abraham. He treated the Israelites horribly. He made them work long hours in the heat, and he was very unkind to them. He disliked them so much that one day he decided to get rid of all the Israelite boys. Imagine how scared the mothers must have been. I mean, there is nothing like the bond between a mother and her child. Just think about the bond you have with your mom or your guardian kids. Well, one mother named Jochebed was frightened. She wanted to save her baby, so she decided not to live in fear. She placed her baby in a basket and put that basket in the river. And not just any river, the Nile River. Whoa, kids, did you know the Nile River is over 4,000 miles long? Oh my goodness. Well, guess what happened? Well, the Pharaoh's daughter found the basket. And when she saw the baby inside, she loved him instantly and decided to keep him. She named him Moses, which means to deliver. Jochebed's son had been delivered. He had escaped with the help of his mother. Kids, bad things will always happen. You know why? Because the world is full of mean people like the Pharaoh. The world is full of unkind people who are simply not nice to us. But just because the world is full of mean people and evildoers, this does not mean we have to live in fear of these people. Jochebed did not live in fear. She decided to take the necessary steps to do what she could to save her son. Now, kids, I can't promise you that mean people won't come into your lives. And I can't promise you that you won't be faced with bad times. But what I can tell you is that we always have to trust God. Trust that God will keep us. We have to escape fear and walk in the knowledge that God will always be there for us. How do we do this? Well, we pray without ceasing We talk to God about escaping our fears. Because kids, we can trust God like Jochebed did when she put her baby on that 4,000-mile long river, not knowing what would happen. Kids, remember this. Trust God, escape fear. You can do it, kids. You can do it.
Kids, the year of the great escape. Yeah, this week we're learning how to escape fear. We're going to be like Jochebed. We're going to trust God and escape fear. Woohoo! All right, listen, kids. I'm so excited you tuned into the first lesson of the Great Escape series. We're going to have fun this session. All right, listen. Again, I love you. There is nothing you can do about it. Dr. Iris will love you forever. All right, I'll see you next week in virtual land as we learn more about escaping all of those things that hold us back. It's the year of the new you. All right, bye, kids.